So just about set now. And starting this one, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jesus Sanchez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Merrill on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Agustin Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Ripped on a line and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Eric Wagaman stands in with two away as he takes a ball. A little bit high. Now 2-0. Two out, space is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Tatis after it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Tyler Phillips. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses the zone. Ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And that one is in for a strike. This one in the air. Fortes under it. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Kicks and deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Popped up. As this one sized up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Let's go, Gavin.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Outside. And that is ball one. Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's do it, Padres.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short, Lopez. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for San Diego. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Vasquez back to work. Check swing, called strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. just missed. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. Swing and a miss. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Connor Norby just missed.
1-0.
Man at first, one away.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Cronenworth makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Fouled off left side. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Lopez around third. He'll score. The throw into second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Up and in, 1-0. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fought off foul. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Upstairs. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Broken bat, rolling to first. And they put the tag on him for the out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San Diego, and here comes Sander Bogaerts. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one out to right. Sanchez makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stowers pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Luis
Campusano, the next to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Batting 8th, the second baseman,
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's a ball.
1-1.
Tried to attack with the sweeper. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, Lopez. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, the center fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Ramirez patrolling center field, 23 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. Flied to right his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And that one missing low.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And takes low for ball 1.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite. 2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball.
Count's full.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Merrill stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the third
One
baseman,
down.
Manny.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line to left. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One out, runner at second. And now Gavin Sheets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at second. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Machado, the runner at second with one away. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one ripped. Stowers going back. The run scores from third. It's 3-1. Hits the fence. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Stowers should have this one. Brings it in. That is the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. That's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cronenworth hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop
Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. Singled and scored his first time.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Third baseman.
Two down, base is empty.
Norby.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. First time up was a pop out. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Goes down looking. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And they still trail it here 3-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jansen Junk.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs
Number
to eat up in that
89.
bullpen. I think they'll look for some
Jansen
length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now it's the
Leading up
DH,
for the
Luis
Padres,
Campusano.
the designated hitter,
1 for 1 with a
Luis
single so far.
Campusano.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Weathers, the left-hander, up and throwing. Beozo also getting ready. And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the
Now
strike
batting,
zone, but that's
second
one of the hardest
baseman,
things.
Jose.
And when you see a pitch out of the
Iglesias.
hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Iglesias takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really
Now
nice
batting,
catch
catcher,
on the run right
Martin.
there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the
Maldonado.
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Maldonado in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called
0-1.
strike. Next pitch misses. 1-1. In the air, center field. Ramirez sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Matt Mervis.
Mervis.
Vasquez back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Merrill under it. 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings
Now
and
back,
misses.
the second
He's had
baseman,
them eaten out of the
Ronnie
palm of his hand pretty
Simon.
much all game.
Here's the second baseman. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball one there.
Low ball.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner on the go. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs. Not close with that one, and the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man on second, 2 down. Just off the outside corner, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Eric Wagaman in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
First and second, 2 outs. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Morejon, the power lefty, up as well. The other way. The throw home. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
So two balls and no strikes. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He's 2 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering misses. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Three, 2. On the ground to first. Makes a sliding stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Machado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing.
No ball.
No appeal. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's that slurve right there.
1
He
and 2,
threw it
count.
extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres down in order, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound.
Number
Nick Pivetta.
27.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And at the plate for Miami,
the
Kyle
left fielder,
Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
And that
Nope.
misses. 1-0. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in.
2-0.
And he spits on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
Otto Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The batter, number
No
6.
outs, runner at first. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So up next, Connor Norby.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one fouled off. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Pavetta, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Stowers off of first with 2 away. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
The 1-0. Line drive, gloves it on the dive, throws from the seat of his pants, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Up and
That's
in,
the ball.
and the count even 1-1. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is Luis Campusano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Soft contact in the air, and it goes just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramirez makes the catch, and that is that. Padres leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Padres.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
40.
Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Number 41 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is down low. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You got a full count.
Nick Fortes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Sean Reynolds getting loose out there.
That missed. That's a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips a corner. And the tying run is on base.
The right fielder, number 7.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. That one's in there. It's 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jason Adam done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Sean Reynolds.
25.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So digging in, Eric Wagaman, 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Weathers getting ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Sanchez on the run. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Maldonado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a breaking ball misses outside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, now 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
2 down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's hard hit in the line. Ramirez makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at Petco Park. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Reynolds back to work. Out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Reynolds is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Padres,
change here, Adrian Morejon.
number 50.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. First pitch just misses. And a strike in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one not close. Ball 2. On the ground right side, Iglesias fires to first. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two outs. And that one is downstairs. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouled off. He was late.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the second baseman. And that is out of play. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Napoleon Beal appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Estrada also throwing. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Off balance throw in time. That's out number 3. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now
leading
Jackson
up for the
Merrill.
Padres, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right field, Sanchez ranging back, makes the grab, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
Machado.
That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Weathers, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Machado is
Now
out.
batting, the left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Outside ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
The
Pretty
batter,
much gifted
number
in
2,
first base with a quick
shortstop,
free pass.
Xander
So 2 down.
Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
That's way
1-1.
outside, and it's 1-1. Smoked into left, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stowers. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Padres.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 13.
Napoleon Beal. A chance at his first save of the year. And here's the
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Nick
Marlins,
Fortes.
The catcher, number 4,
What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a
Fortes.
run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And the pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside. Ball
Outside.
1. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the
balls,
game
one
these
strike.
days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Beal is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.